Hi, uh, just before starting with a few thoughts that I had before going to bed, I would just say the weather right now here in my city is very cool. It just started raining 2 to 3 days ago. I mean, it just rained once or twice in this week, but before that, it did not rain at all. I've been waiting for the rain since a really long time, but I think now, after especially after it rained 2 days ago, now the weather is quite cool. It's on the cooler end, and that is why the heavy, you know, jacket wear, or what do you call this, sweatshirt. Before going to bed, I had a few thoughts. They were mostly revolving around uncertainty in the 20s, and predictability in the teenage life. Teenage, I would just say junior college and bachelor's, during the bachelor's phase of my life. So, actually, the other day I was talking to my friend. He is pursuing his higher education from Europe, and he was telling me the amount of uncertainty that he's going through in his life with respect to finding a job and making a good social circle in a foreign country. There is a collective opinion regarding the 20s, that this phase is very uncertain. And honestly speaking, I really did not think about this. Like, nobody told me in my family, in my social circle, or anyone from my friend group or my connections elder to me that there is going to be a huge amount of uncertainty in my 20s, especially after college. I mean, my point is that during my junior college days, during my probably, yes, I would just add school days, junior college days, and during my bachelor's as well, there was a certain level of predictability, and that started eroding as I joined my bachelor's degree. Most of the students were having the liberty to choose their own career paths after pursuing their bachelor's degree, right? Some went ahead with a job, moving out of the city. Some went out of the country to pursue a higher education, and some of them were preparing for competitive exams, and I was one of them, right? So, with respect to civil services and all of these things, I would just say that there was a huge degree of uncertainty, especially in my life, after I graduated in 2023, because I am that kind of a person who needs a very high amount of social capital. I need friends with me, I need people around me, so that I function well, I function optimally. If not optimally, I am in a good state of mind as well. So, after I graduated, suddenly my entire social circle started shrinking. And initially, I was not quite sure whether I want to pursue a career in civil services, but I was trusting my instincts. And there was a certain degree of attraction and certain degree of curiosity during my final year, and I felt like that this is something which I can genuinely do it. Complete my syllabus, revise, read, appear for multiple tests. A lot of things changed over a period of 3 years, 3 to I would say 4 years, right? If we are being very honest and being practical, the chances of me getting into the civil service is less than 1%. Of course, there are hopes, there are instincts, there is a positive attitude, and there is a certain level of self belief where you think that you can do something, you can do a certain thing that you have thought about. So, cutting all of this, I would just say that there is going to be a lot of uncertainty. Right now, I'm 25. Uh, Especially after 22, 23, I would say I experienced a lot of uncertainty with respect to career, with respect to my social circle, with respect to my way of thinking, approaching certain problem, certain issue in my life, a certain set of challenges in my life. Because, as I said before, there was a level playing field previously when we were in college, when we were doing bachelor's, when we were going a little behind when we were in school or maybe junior college. The path was pretty clear. I wanted to be an engineer, pursue a career in computer science. So I had a clear view, I had a clear path ahead of me. I knew that during my college days, I would prepare for JEE Main and Advanced. I qualified JEE Mains. I appeared for JEE Advanced. Then I appeared for CD, a couple of engineering entrance exams, right? And then after counseling round, I got into a college. I completed my degree. I did a lot of projects, assignments, published research papers, right? So I was not having that sense of traditional, confusion regarding how to move ahead in my life. But now I think there is a certain canon event that happens in everyone's life where I would say you just learn through it. You have to go through it so that you can learn. Right now, this is just a roller coaster. While I was talking to this friend of mine, I mentioned earlier, I told him on call, let's just enjoy the uncertainty, because after a certain period of years, we are going to have a specific arrangement in our lives where things are going to be automated, things are going to be set up in a good condition. And maybe I might be wrong, but the level of uncertainty might decrease. As of now, this is my thinking. I don't know what's going to happen ahead. Probably, I think I should talk to someone who's in his early 30s and have a conversation. But again, that's the thing. Why should I worry about 30s when I am in my 20s? I am 25, right? So I should see something that is in my plate, on my plate. I should deal with everything that is coming in front of me, right? I shouldn't think too much ahead. So yeah, that was it. These were my raw thoughts about civil services, about uncertainty in 20s. And I think significant amount of people who are in their 20s might be going through this, because me and my friends are definitely navigating our ways, right? I think I've learned a lot in my life because of these uncertain events, or I would say uncertainty. Oh my god, I should just add a counter that checks the number of times I've said the word uncertainty. But yes, I would just say that I've learned a lot because of these uncertainties in my life. I want to go through certain challenges in my life so that I can learn, I can be wise, I can take intelligent decisions ahead. Uh, I think this is getting a lot intellectual. Probably it just sounds a lot intellectual. I don't want to think so much before going to bed because I won't fall asleep. Yeah, so this is about it. I hope I made some sense, because that's something really challenging and important to talk about. Do let me know what are your thoughts. I would be eager to know what you think about uncertainty. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow after I get up. Thank you. So I just got up and I realized that my body has become very stiff. I really need to go to the gym. It's been more than 1 month, probably more than 45 days since I've been to the gym. I feel a lot of stiffness in my body. I need to be flexible. Additionally, I am very sleepy right now, as you can figure it out from my face. I'll see you once I get ready. Alright. Alright, so yeah, good morning, good afternoon. So I slept a little late last night. After recording the video, I started editing it. I thought that next morning I would get up and edit it, but all of these things are so new to me that I am very curious and I'm very eager to do all of it together, right? So last night before I was recording a video, I was almost planning to sleep because I was really sleepy, and the reason I was sleepy is because it was too late. And the reason why it was too late for me, to go to bed was because my friend called me last night and he asked me if I wanted to watch FIFA. It was France versus Norway. So I watched just the first half and I was so sleepy that I was almost about to go to the bed, and then I recorded. I was still going to bed, but I edited the video. So now I'm going to just join that video with this one, add a few more clips if I plan to, and then upload it by tonight. So today is Saturday and I am feeling quite empty, I would say, because till prelims I was so busy preparing for, of course, civil services prelims. I always used to be busy with respect to revision, reading, learning new things, preparing for current affairs, appearing for mock tests every weekend, and taking other tests. So from Jan to May, I was totally engaged with my books, my tests. But then now, after completing that thing, I feel so free right now that I don't feel like doing anything. Actually, there are a certain set of things that I need to do. I need to plan out my career path with respect to software engineering, because probably there are chances that I won't appear for this exam once again, because it will be my fourth attempt, and I don't want to engage full time for this exam once again, because later on, God forbid, if I plan to attempt and if I don't clear it in prelims, mains, or interview, then it is going to be very difficult. Right now the discussions are still going on with my friends and parents, but there are high chances I'm not going to take the exam next year. So currently I would just think of moving towards software engineering, where I did my bachelor's in computer science engineering. I have to plan my roadmap for the next few days, weeks, or months and take steps accordingly. I can't afford to waste a few days, because just thinking about what to do next takes up a lot of time and energy. Yes, I need a rest. In fact, my cousin and my friend told me to take a vacation, take a break from all this, go out somewhere for a few days, relax for a bit, and then come back and think. So I think that's a good idea. I am figuring out where to go, where to plan a trip. I was thinking I should go to Himachal. First, I thought about Sikkim, but it is monsoon and I don't think it is quite a good idea. Then I thought about Himachal. Let's see what happens. Let's move ahead. Of course, I will let you know. It's going to be exciting, but right now I am just thinking about how do I move ahead with respect to software engineering. I've contacted a few friends of mine. I mean, most of my friends are in this domain, so it's not really a hectic task to figure out my way. But again, that's the catch. If I keep thinking like this, it will take a lot of time. I am planning to revamp my entire roadmap starting from Monday. I will, of course, let you know. Start with my research and allocate a good set of time for this part from my day. Wish me luck. Do let me know what you think about it. If you have certain suggestions, please drop it in the comments. I would definitely love to read, and thank you so much.